You understand English, but when it's time to speak, you freeze. You know the words, you know the grammar. You can follow movies and podcasts, but your mouth doesn't cooperate. If that sounds like you, you're not bad at English. You're dealing with a very normal, very fixable gap. Today I'll explain why this happens and what to do about it. And I'll give you a simple speaking routine you can start today. No complicated theory, just practical steps. Welcome to English Speech Lab. I'm David. If you want to speak more clearly and confidently, consider subscribing. Now let's get into the real reason you understand but can't speak. First idea, understanding and speaking are different skills. They are related, but they're not the same muscle. Understanding is like reading signs while sitting on a bus. Speaking is like driving the bus in traffic while people watch you. When you listen, your brain can be a little lazy. You can guess meaning from context. You can miss a word and still understand the message. But when you speak, you must create the message from zero. You must choose words, grammar, pronunciation, and timing, all at once. So if you can understand but not speak, it often means this: your input skill is ahead of your output skill. That's not a problem. That's a map. Let me ask you a quick question. When you try to speak, what happens first? Do you forget words, even words you know? Do you translate in your head? Or do you worry about mistakes and feel pressure? Most learners experience all three. So let's break them down one by one. Reason 1, you have recognition vocabulary, not production vocabulary. Recognition vocabulary means, when I hear it, I know it. Production vocabulary means, when I need it, I can use it fast. Here's a simple example. You might understand the word fortunately, but when you speak, you might only say good or nice or it's okay. Not because you're stupid, because your brain hasn't practiced pulling that word out quickly. And speaking is fast. In real conversation, you don't have 5 seconds to search your memory. You need words ready like tools on a table. So the fix is not learn more words. The fix is activate the words you already know. We'll do that in a few minutes. Reason 2, speaking overloads your working memory. Working memory is like a small desk in your brain. When you speak, you put many things on that desk. Vocabulary, grammar, word order, pronunciation, listening to the other person, and maybe fear, and maybe perfectionism. If the desk is too full, things fall off. That's when you freeze. Or you speak very slowly. Or you use simple words you can grab fast. So again, the goal is not be smarter. The goal is to reduce the load. And we reduce the load by using chunks. Chunks are ready-made pieces of language. Instead of building every sentence from scratch, you use patterns. For example, to be honest, the thing is, what I mean is, it depends. These are speaking shortcuts. Let's do a quick practice right now. Repeat out loud after me. Yes, actually speak. First chunk, to be honest. Second chunk, the thing is. Third chunk, it depends. One more time, a little faster. To be honest. The thing is. It depends. Good. Those chunks reduce working memory load. They give you a strong start so your brain doesn't panic. Reason 3, you're translating in your head. This is the most common invisible problem. You understand English directly when listening. But when speaking, you start in your native language, then convert. That conversion step creates delay. And delay creates stress. And stress makes you forget words. So the cycle looks like this. Think, translate, worry, freeze. To break the cycle, you need simple English-first speaking habits. Not perfect English, just English first. Here's one powerful trick. Use short, basic sentences as your default. Then add details after. For example, don't try to say a long, perfect sentence immediately. Start with a simple base. I think it's a good idea. Then add because it saves time. Then add, especially in the morning. Simple base, then add. This gives you forward movement. Forward movement is confidence. Let's practice this base plus add method. Repeat after me. Base, I like this. Add because it's simple. Add and it works. Another one. Base, I'm not sure. Add, I need more time. Add, let me check. If you can do this, you can speak in real life. Because real life doesn't require perfect sentences. Real life requires clear meaning. Now let's talk about the biggest misunderstanding. Many learners think, if I listen more, speaking will appear. Listening helps a lot, yes. But speaking is a motor skill too. Your mouth needs training, not just your ears. Think of it like this. You can watch 1,000 hours of tennis. You will understand tennis very well. But you still can't serve a ball without practice. So the true reason you can't speak is often simple. You don't have enough output reps. You have a lot of input, but not enough controlled output. Let me give you a 3-step speaking ladder. Step 1, echo. You repeat short phrases exactly. Step 2, shadow. You repeat while listening with rhythm and speed. Step 3, create. You speak your own message using the same patterns. Most people skip steps 1 and 2. They jump straight to create and feel terrible. So they avoid speaking, and the gap stays. Let's do a mini ladder right now. Here's the phrase. I'm not used to it yet. Echo it. I'm not used to it yet. Again, slightly faster. I'm not used to it yet. Now create with the same pattern. Say one true sentence about your English. For example, I'm not used to speaking fast yet. Nice. That's how you convert understanding into speaking. Small pattern, repetition, then personal meaning. Now we have to talk about the emotional part. Because for many learners, the real enemy is not vocabulary. It's fear. Fear of sounding stupid. Fear of grammar mistakes. Fear of your accent. Fear of silence. And fear changes your brain. When you feel judged, your brain goes into survival mode. In survival mode, you don't access language smoothly. You access safe language only. Short, simple, limited language. So part of learning to speak is learning to tolerate mistakes. Not love mistakes. Just tolerate them. Because mistakes are a sign you're producing. Here's a mindset shift. Your goal is not perfect English. Your goal is clear communication. Clear beats perfect. Every time. Let's practice a recovery phrase. These phrases keep you speaking when you get stuck. Repeat after me. Sorry, let me try again. I mean, how do you say? Let me think for a second. These are powerful because they remove panic. They give you time without silence. And they sound natural. Quick midpoint check. If this is helping you, give the video a like. And tell me in the comments which part is hardest for you. Vocabulary, translating, fear, or pronunciation. Now let's hit another hidden reason. Pronunciation is physical. Sometimes you know the word, but you can't say it smoothly. So your brain avoids it, and you choose easier words instead. This is why some people sound like they have no vocabulary when speaking. But they actually have vocabulary. They just don't have comfortable pronunciation for those words yet. Here's a simple solution. Practice pronunciation in short, repeated bursts. Not once, 10 times, 20 times. Your mouth learns by repetition. Let's do a tiny mouth training drill with common speaking glue. Repeat these clearly, not fast. Kind of, a lot of, have to, want to. Now use them in one short sentence each. For example, I kind of agree. Your turn, make your own. A lot of people do this. Your turn. I have to go soon. Your turn. I want to improve. Your turn. That right there is speaking practice. It's small, but it's real. And it builds automatic speech. Now let's put everything into a simple plan. Because you don't need motivation. You need a system. Here's a daily routine, 10 minutes. Yes, 10. If you do 10 minutes every day, you will speak more. Minute 1 and 2, warm-up chunks. Say these out loud. To be honest, the thing is, it depends. Minute 3 to 7, shadowing. Choose a short clip, 15 to 30 seconds. Listen once, then repeat with the speaker, copying rhythm. Don't worry about understanding every word. This is mouth training and timing training. Minute 8 to 10, create your own speech. Use the base plus add method. Pick one simple topic, your day, your work, your plan, your opinion. Speak for 30 seconds. If you stop, use a recovery phrase and continue. Let's do a guided 30-second speaking sprint right now. Topic: why I want to improve my English. Start with a base sentence. For example, I want to improve my English. Now add one reason. Now add one detail. Now add one example. Go speak for 30 seconds. If you didn't speak, it's okay. But do it again after this video. Speaking improves by speaking, not by wishing, not by thinking. Now let's recap the reasons you understand but can't speak. 1. Your vocabulary is mostly recognition, not production. 2. Speaking overloads working memory, so you need chunks. 3. Translating creates delay, so you need simple base sentences and additions. 4. Fear blocks access, so you need recovery phrases and tolerance for mistakes. 5. Pronunciation is physical, so your mouth needs repetition. And here's the big message. If you understand English, you are already close. You are not starting from zero. You just need to build the speaking bridge. And that bridge is daily output practice. Before we finish, I want you to take one small action. Write this in the comments using simple English. I understand English, but I can't speak because. Then finish the sentence with your real reason. That one comment is a speaking step. And if you want homework, here it is. For 7 days, do 10 minutes a day. 2 minutes chunks. 5 minutes shadowing. 3 minutes speaking. At the end of the week, record yourself for 1 minute. You will hear progress. All right, that's it for today. If this helped you, like and subscribe for more speaking practice and listening training. And remember, progress is not loud. Progress is daily. I'll see you in the next lesson. Until then, keep listening, keep speaking, and keep going. Bye for now.